There's something about 3 a.m. that feels different. Not just dark, not just quiet, wrong. Like the world holds its breath, like whatever lives in the spaces between shadows wakes up. Ryan Holloway knew this feeling well. He just never thought it would come for him. Ryan was 23, living alone in a rented apartment on the edge of Portland, Oregon. 3rd floor, end of the hall, the kind of place where the radiator hissed at night and the neighbors never made a sound, not because they were quiet people, but because Ryan had never once seen them. It was a Wednesday in November when it started. He was at his desk, half awake, staring at a half-written essay he'd already given up on. The city outside was dead. No cars, no wind, nothing. His phone buzzed. 3:07 a.m. No caller ID, just those 2 words that make your stomach drop. Unknown number. Ryan almost ignored it. He told himself it was a spam call, a wrong number, someone drunk dialing a stranger at 3 in the morning. But it buzzed again and again. On the 4th ring, something made him answer. He didn't know why. Maybe it was curiosity. Maybe it was that specific kind of sleep-deprived irrationality where your brain stops making good decisions. Hello? Silence. Then, breathing. Not normal breathing. It was slow, too slow, like something that only remembered how lungs worked and was doing its best impression. Hello? Who is this? His voice came out smaller than he intended. The breathing stopped, and a voice said his name. Ryan. It was a girl's voice, young, maybe a teenager, but there was something wrong with it, like it was being played through water or transmitted across a distance that had nothing to do with miles. Ryan, are you alone? He stood up from his desk, slow, careful, the way you move when your body knows something your brain hasn't caught up to yet. Who is this? How do you know my name? A pause, then, your back door is unlocked. Ryan's eyes snapped to the hallway. His back door, the one that led to the fire escape, was open, just an inch, just enough for the cold November air to slip through, moving the curtain in slow, lazy waves. He had locked that door. He was sure of it. How did you... Don't go to it, the voice said, suddenly, sharp, urgent. Not yet. Ryan froze in the middle of the hallway, one hand still holding the phone to his ear. What do you want? He whispered. I just want you to remember me. I don't know you. Another pause, longer this time. You used to. Ryan pressed his back against the wall. His heart was doing something that didn't feel healthy. He could see the curtain still moving. Just beyond it, just outside on the fire escape landing, he thought he could see something. 2 feet, bare feet, pale, standing perfectly still on the metal grating, not moving, just waiting. Who are you? He breathed. Do you remember what your mother told you when you were little about the baby before you? Ryan's whole body went cold. He did remember. It was one of those things families don't talk about, filed away under grief too old to touch. His mother had told him once, only once, when he was maybe 7 years old. Before Ryan, there had been another child, a girl. She hadn't survived, born too early into a world that wasn't ready for her. They had named her Claire. Claire? The name came out of his mouth like it had been waiting there for years. The breathing on the phone changed, became almost like a sigh. You remember.
"That's not possible," Ryan said. You didn't." "I know." The voice was softer now, sadder. "But where I am, impossible things are very ordinary." "Where are you?" A long silence. "Somewhere between," she said. "Not here, not gone, just in between. And it's so cold, Ryan. It's so cold where I am, and tonight I just wanted to see you." Ryan's eyes were burning. He didn't understand it. Grief for someone he'd never met, for a sister who never got to breathe more than a handful of times. "Why tonight?" "Because tonight is the anniversary, the night I would have been born." He checked his phone screen with a trembling hand. November 14th. He hadn't known that date. His mother had never told him. "I just want to come in, Ryan, just for a moment. I just want to see what it looks like, where you live, where we might have grown up together." Ryan walked toward the back door. His hand reached for the curtain, and then his mother's voice came back to him. Not a memory, but something deeper, something that lived in the gut. She had told him something else that night, something she'd said while staring out the window, her voice strange and distant. "The dead don't come alone, baby. They can't. Whatever carries them to the door, it comes too." Ryan stopped. "Claire, are you alone?" Silence. The curtain moved. Cold air flooded the hallway. And then, behind the soft, sad voice of the girl on the phone, Ryan heard it. Other sounds, low, wet, the sound of many mouths breathing together just behind the words. "Please open the door, Ryan." "Are you alone?" he said again, louder. "Ryan, are you alone?" The line went quiet. Then, very softly, as if it cost her to say it, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't open it. Please, don't open it." Ryan stepped back from the door. He grabbed the edge of the curtain without looking outside and pulled the door shut, locked it, deadbolted it, shoved a chair under the handle. He sat on the kitchen floor with his knees pulled to his chest and his phone in his hand, and he didn't move until morning. The voice never called back, but when the sun came up, pale and gray through the November clouds, Ryan made himself look. He opened the back door and looked down on the fire escape landing. There were footprints, small ones, a child's feet, facing the door, and behind them, overlapping them, pressing them into the frost, other prints, too many to count, some that looked almost human, some that didn't. Ryan moved out that week. New city, new number. He doesn't talk about what happened, not to his friends, not to his therapist, not to anyone. But every year on November 14th, he doesn't sleep. He sits with every light on in whatever room he's in, and he watches his phone. And every year, at 3:07 a.m., an unknown number calls. He never answers, because he knows what his mother knew, what people have always known, underneath the part of the brain that believes in daylight and logic and the safety of locked doors. The dead are patient. They have nothing but time. And one day, one cold November night, Ryan is afraid he'll be too tired, or too sad, or too lonely to remember why he shouldn't answer. Check your phone right now. Go on. Is there a missed call you don't recognize? A number with no name? Don't call it back. Don't, because some doors, once opened, cannot be closed.